Here's a question I get all the time, and the answer is an absolute belter, and it's so simple and straightforward. So here's what the question is. Nicky, how did you begin to get paid for speaking? When did that happen? And my answer is when I started charging for it. If I had a mic, I would drop it because it's as simple as that. The thing is, I know that people love what it is that you do. Otherwise, they wouldn't have asked you. It's like if people invite you over for dinner, they're inviting you because they enjoy your company. I mean, they might invite you once because it's like, oh, she invited us, so we better invite her back. But generally, it's because there's a connection there. They enjoy your company. You're not going to mess up their house. They're going to have a really nice time. And you're going to leave at the end of it like, that was a really good experience. And so the thing is, and this is where it all gets a bit mixed up. Sometimes people mix up the fact that they are not ready or not talented or don't have enough experience before they start charging. And the thing is, if people are asking you already, or you are within a job where you have to show up, where you have to lead, you have to be able to do it, the skill set is not the issue here. What you have to say is not the issue. The issue is you giving it that value. Because all day long, there will be people, and I receive many of these requests, and I have done over the years in all facets of my portfolio career. There will always be people who don't have a budget, don't really think it's worth paying for, really would love you to do this as a favor right now because that's what everybody else is doing. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. Until it got to the point where I thought, and I guess this is because I've done so much money mindset work on myself. Who knew that would be so much part of business? But anyway, I have done so much work on myself, and I know that I've invested in myself and my talents and my skills and my knowledge base over the years. I haven't been somebody who's just sat back and gone, well, I just did that 20 years ago, so I don't really need to think about it again. Every single year, I'm always looking at, okay, what rooms do I need to put myself in? Where are my weak spots here? Where are my gaps? Where am I not quite where I want to be? I am always doing that work. So if somebody comes to me and says, there isn't a budget. Now, a charity situation or a wedding or a funeral, I've spoken at many over the years on behalf of friends and family. That is free. Friends and family, if you're listening, I will always continue to do that. And occasionally I've been asked to speak at a charity gig, but I'm talking about the other stuff. I'm talking about the big female entrepreneur get-togethers where they would love you to come and speak because it's great exposure. And yet they are charging a ticket fee for their people to be in that room. But they want you to also get a ticket, but also do a job that you're usually paid for. And so my invitation to you today is to begin charging and to begin to come up with that initial fee of, I'm not going to work for any less than this. I'm not going to say yes to anything less than this. And almost have your baseline in place. And if already you're like, yeah, but I don't know what that is, no problem. Sit with it. Sit and play with some numbers, grab a piece of paper and a pen, write some stuff down, see what comes up for you. Also, you could come to Speak Up Live, which is on the 1st of March, and I am going to be with you on that day for a whole day of learning and training, and implementation comes the following week. So on that Friday the 1st, we're going to go into all of the details of public speaking, putting together your offer, all of the great stuff around that. And then the following week, you will have me one-on-one. We can chat over voice note every single day. And you can get everything up and running, everything that you need to start charging from a place of confidence and integrity, and really being able to do it full out in a way that you know that you're supposed to. Because there is always a compromise. There is a thing, it's like, oh yeah, well, I don't mind. I mean, it's not exactly the ideal situation. But yeah, I'll do it just this once. Imagine if you had everything that you needed in place, and then you could show up and deliver to the best of your abilities. If you want to find out more about Speak Up Live, or if you just want to do a strategy session all about speaking, check out the links and ask me any questions, send me a message, let me know, and start charging today. Lots of love. Bye.